don't answer, you know, planes, and I'm just planes.
How much sleep do you get? Are you a sleeper?
No.
I was gonna say no way you can sleep.
No. I get about 6-7 hours.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So how long do you stream per day? Or do you stream every day, every other day? How often?
I stream most of the days. I stream, and if I do stream, I stream about 4 to 5 hours.
Non-stop?
Yeah, non-stop. When I'm not streaming, I'm brainstorming, you know, on what I want to do.
Okay.
In terms of content. So, yeah.
As a child, you said, I mean, listening that you talk, and with your athletic ability, I can tell you were very gifted as a child. When did you say, you know what? I'm leaving the athleticism side of it away. I'm not going to do football. I'm not going to do track and field. I'm not going to play basketball or any of the other sports. I'm going to focus on creating content.
What age? Like what point of my life?
Yes.
So I started. You remember COVID, right? 2020.
Yes.
2020 COVID. I just felt so like I was around 14. I just felt, was I 14? Yeah, no, I was 15. Yeah, I was 15. 2020 COVID. You know, it was no school. I was bored, didn't have nothing to do. I had nothing to do. You know, everything stopped. Stuck in the house. All I did was play video games. And just something sparked in me, you know, like my friend told me, yo, like, cause I always loved games. I was always a gamer as a kid. And I made like videos when I was a kid, you know, just regular stuff as a kid. But then 2020, that's the point of my career where that's pretty much where my life changed. I sparked that first stream up. I gained 2 viewers, or was it one? It was the one or 2 viewers. I had that 1 viewer, and that viewer made me keep going. And each day and more, week 2, I started averaging 4 viewers. Week 3, 8 viewers. Week 4, 20 viewers. So on and so on and so on. So then my sophomore year, I kind of gave up on school.
Right.
I kind of gave up on school. I kind of gave up on everything that I had to my old life and just put everything onto my stream. I streamed every day. I didn't care about nothing else but YouTube, streaming.
How did your parents take to that you had, like you said, you had given up on everything except streaming? I'm pretty sure they weren't as happy about this as you were. Yeah, that
was bad. So as I was streaming, there was a clip that kind of blown up. It was on Warstar. You remember Warstar, right? It didn't go viral. It had like maybe 30,000 viewers. So my dad showed my mom, because my dad watches Warstar. My mom seen the video. She's like, what are you doing, blah, blah, blah. Why is everybody talking about you, like, online, blah, blah, blah? Because it was, like, hate comments. So she kicked me out.
Kicked you out of where?
No, she told me to quit.
Yeah.
Or I'm leaving. Like, you know, or like, you can't do this in my house. So I'm like, I'm out.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, I'm out. You know, like, I'm not about to stop. Like, I was already averaging, like, 20 viewers. I had, like, 1,000 subs, 2,000 subs.
Right.
Like I'm already going, so I like, and once I start something, I'm not stopping.
Right.
So, give me a second. And so once I start something, I'm not stopping. So boom, she kicked me out. I moved to my dad in Detroit. Then I kept going. My dad didn't really care. My dad let me. Shout out to my dad.
Right.
Shout out to my mom too. I still love my mom. She just didn't know what was going on.
Right.
But anyways, I kept going in Detroit, and I got here. Pretty much it. But my mom, she just now understood it maybe a year ago. Like, she really accepted it about a year or 2 ago.
So once you started doing it, you're gaining 1,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30, 40,000, and you become what you become. What was the first thing you purchased?
You know what's crazy? Like, I'm not even like a purchase person, like, type of guy. Like, my first big purchase was mainly probably just buy my mama house. That's probably like I was never like a guy like, oh, I wanted a chain, or I wanted that clothes, or I wanted this and that.
You're not a car guy, jewelry guy.
And plus I was 16. I didn't know what to do.
Right.
I didn't want a car because I didn't like to drive. I didn't want a chain because I just didn't want a chain. I didn't want clothes. I didn't want none of that. So I just kind of had money, you know.
So what age you become a millionaire? When you were 16 when you became a millionaire?
Oh.
Because you say you started at 15 during COVID.
No. I became a millionaire at early 17.
Okay.
No. Yes. No, 16. No, I was 16. But it was like I was about to turn 17.
So now you got this influx of money. And you're like, damn, I'm 16 and a half, about to be 17, and I got more money than I could have possibly imagined just a year ago, let alone 5 years ago.
I know.
So what is that feeling like?
If you want to be honest, it's kind of so crazy, when I think back on it, but I was genuinely, as a 16-year-old kid, I was just so locked in, like just on my craft.
Right.
I just didn't really take a realization on the position that I was in as a 16-year-old kid, and right now I'm still locked in, but now when I think back on it, like, damn, I was 16, I was a junior, had all this money, blah, 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 but, I was just locked in, I didn't really take that into consideration, really.
Let me go back. You said your mom says if you can't continue to stream in my home, or you're going to have to go. So did you drop out of school, or did you go to Detroit with your father and finish school?
Oh, listen, okay. So I dropped out my sophomore year. I was failing all my grades my sophomore year. Then my mom was like, hell no. She put a stop to it. She called my dad. I moved back. Yeah, then I moved back in with my mom for my junior year.
Okay.
So I gained my credit for my sophomore year and my junior, because my mom, she was on it. She put me in an online class. Well, we tried this like a public school, but that didn't last a month because, I was already famous, whatever.
Right.
But anyways, I got into my online class. My mom locked me in because she wanted me to get my high school diploma.
Yeah, your diploma.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
for sure.
She wanted me to get my diploma, so she blocked me back in. But, I made my ways and I graduated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have, look, I understand the streaming community is one thing, but did you have friends? I'm talking about like friends that were around you. Did you have those friends when you were like?
Yes, but like I said, the COVID really
yeah.
It just messed up.
Everything down,
it just messed up my social life. Like, I didn't talk to my friends.
Right.
I was only talking to my online friends, my gaming friends. It's just like COVID really put a hit on my life.
Right.
Put a hit on my life.
Hold on. You said you're not big into clothes, you're not big into cars, you're not big into homes. You bought your mom a home, but you bought a $10 million home in Ohio.
A $10 million? No, I didn't.
$1 million?
Yeah, $1 million.
Million.
Yeah.
Who's in Ohio?
My mom. My mom's in Ohio.
Okay. Your father's in Detroit. Your mom's in Ohio. You're in Florida.
Yeah.
So how often do you guys compete? You have any siblings?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do have siblings.
Are they gamers? Are they?
Nah. I'm the oldest. So yeah.
Your mom probably ain't going for that now. She's like, I got one. Nah, y'all go focus on school.
Yeah. But yeah, they doing good. My siblings doing well.
Okay. What is the one thing that if you say you haven't bought anything too extravagant, but is there anything that you purchased for yourself that you like, man, I wish I hadn't even bought this?